pushed it, so we'll see if anything happens. All right, thank you. Bye. Okay. Still don't take your time. Okay. Okay. So there's a light on here, so like tell me down what the bonus is and what that is. Yeah. So what you want me to do? I can get like the whole team or just focus on like my ball. I would say kind of focus on you kind of want to see as much skill as you can, but kind of be at least a little different, just because especially net soccer, they can want that to be the other team, right? Yeah. So just kind of follow the ball, use the judgment, and the farm. That's really it for this. I'm pretty sure. And then if anyone scores, nope, that ain't working. Okay, that's not working. My scoreboard's not working. You know what? Don't worry about it. Don't worry about it. So yeah, that's really it. Camera was kind of like I trust you. You got this. Thank you. You're the best. So just press on and answer. You don't need to press anything. Oh, so it's already going. Oh, it's already recorded? Oh, shit. Okay. You got this. I highly doubt anyone's watching it. Yeah. You got this. Alright. Thank you. No problem. I don't think anybody right now, because I think she wants you down there taking pictures. Yeah. Okay, so she told me don't even worry about that type of shit. Basically, just like a little bit. Like, all the balls right here. And that's it. And then it's out. And it's already started, so they can hear it. So it's already recorded. So if you don't stop. No, not as of right now, no. She said it's been, I guess like a live stream for the mind, so I gotta watch it. And I hope I'm about to watch it. That's there you go. That's it. They not gonna know. We got code names. They sure don't know what you look like. I was hoping that I could have a I was hoping I could sit down on it and right I got to stand right first. That's what's funny.
going, guys? already clicked the live stream on this? It was already going? Okay, no problem. I just was making sure. This wind's gonna kill me. All right. And the Highlanders start off with the ball first. Highlanders rolling with Bryce Edling, Josiah Spivey, Oswald Handuji, Josh Hamlin, Eric Juarez, Michael Mahong, Dylan Jenkins, Carlos Silva, and Yasmar Rodriguez, and Jacob Trim in goal. As for the Cohawks, didn't get a chance to get. It is actually Connor Taggett and Blake Youngman are the starters that I was able to get. Not sure who. We'll get you who else is on the pitch right now to begin with on this beautiful Sunday afternoon, football Sunday, but not the American football. It's football that we know as soccer. Now over to Mornery, and we'll have a goal kick. Jacob Trim in goal now. Fachi. That one's Mahung, and he sends it too far for Hindachi, and we'll have a throw in for the Cohawks. And now they're just trying to figure out where exactly the throw is going to come in from, and there is the throw. Knocked down, and it gives it over to Edling. Edling trying to center for Hindachi, and sniffed out easily by Perez. And that's actually Tanner Buchanan in the backfield, right in the middle. That knocked it away. Highlander throw incoming. Second home game of the year for the Highlanders. For the Cohawks, this is their second road game. They're 0-1 on the road so far this year, 2-2 overall. So a respectable start of to the season. There's Edling keeping the header in near the sidelines. Lobbed back up. Hit it off the shoulder, no call for a handball. Hung now sends it over to Perez. And that's Rodriguez. Down to the middle to Hundachi. Hundachi trying to create some space. He's going to go try towards the corner, and Perez steals it from him and sends it right back up the sidelines. And Tree is blocking my view, but it looks like I saw the ref flag go. McMurray ball. Good opportunity here for the Highlanders. Deep throw in towards the box, headed away by the Cohawks. Still centered, good shot on goal. There's a corner attempt, bobbled a little bit by the Highlanders, and now they will keep it and send it away. Hamlin trying to do something with it. And we'll go to Edling. Edling, lots of room to work with on the left side. Second assist of the year. And it's a 2-1 game here with just over 20. Looked like he just got the wind knocked out of him as he's grabbing his arm and stomach. He's okay. Looked like he was just trying to draw a foul, but the referee did not do anything with it. Here's Taylor. Taylor knocks a man down, still in bounds, and now they will say that they're going to call a foul on Taylor. $8:15 left to go in the first half. 2-1 away by Mark. Sent downfield and hit off of his own man. One of the Cohawks. Looks like that was Fitch that took the shot. And a little bit of a break for the Highlanders. That Trim could make an easier play on that. Back to Juarez, now to Pierce. Pierce right into the goal box. He kicks it and it goes off of Buchanan. And Taggett can't save it in bounds. It'll be a corner kick coming up for the Highlanders. It'll be Richard Alvarez taking this one. They're working quickly. Sarian pass knocked down by the Highlanders. Sent towards the middle. Martinez hesitates. Now sends it over to and way too wide. It'll be a goal kick coming up now for Trim. Buchanan now dumps it over to Bahina. Upfield has it knocked away and out of bounds, so we'll have another throw in. Right into the head of Rodriguez. Rodriguez sends it back towards the middle of the field. Goes over some heads. Now to Alvarez. Alvarez cutting into the middles. A little at a time. He hesitates. Still waiting, still waiting. Now dumps it to the left side. Played easily by Rodriguez. He'll back it up to Juarez. Bruise after that. No big deal. Here's a header towards the middle. Knocked away by Pierce. Looking for Taylor. Looking to play a bounce. The young man and Taylor fighting each other right now. Taylor's going to keep it. Taylor with a shot. And that goes flying in and kicks it over towards the tennis courts. Deep throw incoming from Perez. Headed away by Pierce. Still inside the box. Now Fink. Kept in bounds by the Cohawks. Coming the other way. Here comes a centering attempt. And Trim comes all the way out. There's Fitch. And Fitch can't handle it and kicks it out of bounds. We'll have a goal kick coming up. Trim working quickly here as soon as he gets the ball from one of the ball boys. They'll work towards the middle. Here's Juarez. Juarez waiting. Now goes cross field to Fink. Fink waiting. Killing some time because I think Fink's got an idea of what he wants to do on a set play from Coach Manchel. Knocked out of bounds again by the Cohawks. Knocking it right off of Fitch's shin guards and out of bounds, and unfortunately for the Highlanders it'll be a throw-in and not a goal kick, which is what Fink wanted. He's been everywhere. At midfield it comes Martinez. Now to Rodriguez, he settles it down, crosses into the middle. Buchanan read that perfectly and heads it right back in as Jenkins whiffs on it, and here comes Fitch. Fitch with a one-on-one, has a man cutting towards the goal. Then Colin Weaver. But the Highlanders do a great job. And I believe Gutierrez also is coming in on this. Yes, that is Gustavo. So pretty much the original starters out. And the throw-in coming for the Cohawks. Silva fakes the kick. Now it's going to be on a cross. Hamlin coming in. Knocked away. It's for the Cohawks. Here comes Mahung. This is Onducci with it. Can't control it, and they said it went off of Onducci and not off of the Cohawks. It looked like Youngman got his foot on it. And Fink cutting towards the middle. Now dumps it over to the side for Joseph. Joseph near the goal line. He's going to try and cross it. Knocked away by Jenkins out of bounds. We'll have a corner. Goes right near the one, about halfway through. Header by Morney. Goes out of bounds, and Trim will gladly take a goal kick as he goes to the left side to take this one. Trim. Another low line drive kick. Trying to get that one to Silva. Silva plays it off his chest. Now backs it up to Hamlin. Hamlin now towards the middle with Gutierrez. Trying to go right back to Silva. Silva has to reroute just a little bit. Now into the middle to Onducci. Onducci sells the ball down and now crosses it towards Edling near the corner. Edling trying to make a move. Hesitates and now gets shoved down by Perez. No call. And Perez comes the other way. That sends a deep ball high into the air, right near midfield. Fink now with it, trying to do something with it. And it'll be back with Fitch. Good defense again by Jay. His man, one goes down for the Cohawks. Onducci trying to center it, and a shot goes wide. Here's another chance by Silva, saved. Great defense from Michael Perez on the... After the goalie Taggett went down, Silva had a wide open net, and Perez got his foot right in front of it to keep it a 2-1 ball game. Now a corner for the Highlanders. There's the kick. It's a good cross, and unfortunately the Cohawks stay with it. Here's a shot from Gutierrez and a good save. He'll settle and send it cross field towards Edling, and that bounces over Edling's head and out of bounds. It'll go with the Cohawks. Substitutions now coming in. See who we can get. Here looks like Andrew Russell coming in. Russell into the game. Also looks like Mitchell Dvorak also in. And Braden Koch is in as well for the Cohawks. Free kick coming. It'll be Joseph taking this one for the Cohawks. Just under 25 minutes left to play here in the game. Still 2-1. Here comes a cross. Trim comes right in and grabs it. Looking to counter. There comes Silva. Ducci tries to go to Edling instead, and it's headed away by Koch. Brought back in by Joseph. Joseph trying to send one to Fitch. Trim hesitates, and Fitch with a shot, and it goes wide. The hesitation from Trim almost cost him. And Fitch almost had the hat trick. Nonetheless, it's still 2-1. Rodriguez up the left side to Silva. Gutierrez centering it to Ndachi. Tried to head it, but it goes way too far, so Perez will backtrack. Sends it over deep down the field. Joseph gets a foot on it to keep it in bounds, and now we had Edling open, and I don't think Edling knew where the ball was, and now Jenkins just kicks it out of bounds towards the scorer's table, and now it's Flores with it. He'll have it knocked. It's Fink on the right side. Can't handle it. And he'll go back with the Cohawks. Matthew Joseph to the middle. Alvarez tried to get a foot in on there. Matthew over to CJ now. It's Weaver. Weaver dribbles around one defender. Now cutting towards the middle. Weaver. Backed up. Cohawks just killing some time. Maybe trying to get another score to put the game away, as there's a risky header by Rodriguez. Trim got there in time though. And here is Rodriguez. Flips it towards Taylor. Up into the air on the header and keeps it in the offensive territory, but now it goes towards Fitch. Fitch overruns it. Comes back to it. Fink now coming to help out. Drops it off to Joseph. Joseph with the kick and a shot. Easy save for Hawks. There's Matthew Joseph. Brings it all the way back. Now to Michael Perez. Perez crosses it towards Weaver. Perez waits. And now he's just going to dump it over to Pierce. Pierce towards the middle. Guessed wrong. It's Weaver. Hesitates. Now he's just going to flip it. Tried to get it to Joseph, but taking a call. It's Hamlin. Backs it up to Fink. Fink now to the middle and Mahung. That's Gutierrez. Gutierrez now to Silva. Silva right in front of the box. Now gets it over back to Gutierrez, and they couldn't get anything with it. He'll send it. Hamlin, good job kicking that ball in midair. Over to Mahung. Mahung waits. Now he's going to back it up to Rodriguez. Rodriguez towards the middle. Tried to get it to Gutierrez. Headed away by one of the Cohawks. Back to Fink now. Mahung to Jenkins. Jenkins sends it way downfield. Trying to get a foot race. Header. Edling loses it, but it's out.